A win is a win, I guess. Little cannoli. Oh, got a little cannoli. Um, Lighting in action. Get away from the camp. Get away. Get away. Get away. All right. I think you probably love that intro. Knicks come out with the W. I guess that was a win. Had a 21-point lead. Looked like we could have just laid back, watched a beautiful Knicks W. But no, it's not. It's never easy with the Knicks. But I guess a win's a win. One game away from 500. Can we win our next game? I believe we play the Warriors. A win's a win. All right, let's see who's in here. Let's see who's in here. What's going on? We have FBG in the house. We're rolling to 500 quickly, just 9 minutes. Yeah, I would have liked to see quickly have those minutes down the stretch. Um, Rose was atrocious. Not saying quickly was any better in those 9 minutes, but you definitely like to see someone who's more of a part of the feature getting those 9 minutes of action or getting those minutes. Hashtag free Frank. Yes, sir. Um, Yo, what's going on, Buzzer Beater? Thanks so much for being here. Let me know if you want me to do another video idea. I believe it was you that gave me the Julius Randle video idea. Or was that Joshua Craig? But yeah, if you do have any video ideas, let me know for sure. And have you joined the Discord? That was something I really wanted to put together for my great supporters and subscribers of the channel. The Discord. I believe it's in the community tab, the link. But yeah. Yeah, I agree, MH. I really agree. How am I not first? Anthony says, "What's going on, man? I think your Sixers will bounce back for whatever reason. The Raptors just have Embiid's number. I don't know if it's like the length of guys like Siakam on defense, but you need other guys to step up at the end of the day. This is better than Jonathan Macri. Yo, what's going on? Big Task. He says, "Clutch. What's up? We are in here. Yo, what's going on, dude? What's up, Scott? Yeah, I agree, FBG." But yeah, I'll have a video out actually on Bradley Beal because I know Knicks fans. I want Bradley Beal so bad. I would like Bradley Beal, but I wouldn't trade for him. It's a different way to get Bradley Beal. It's a smarter way for the long-term success of this franchise of longevity, so we don't have to give up anything. I legit thought we were gonna choke this, choke because I've seen this way too many times with the Knicks. I took a massive sigh of relief. If this was Fizdale, we would have choked it. This game would have been over. It would have Oh yeah, he gave me the David Lee idea. Did you watch the video? I hope you're able to watch the video before YouTube cut out the end of it due to copyright. I hope you were able to see it. I really hope you're able to. They almost gave me a heart attack too, Jasper. Yo, what's going on, HJ Schmidt? Thank you so much for being here. Or Schmidt, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Sup, Noah? Love your content, bro. Watching from Sydney, Australia. I want to love OB, but signs aren't good. Well, dude, I just want to say thanks so much. That's amazing. I appreciate everyone that supports me. I really do appreciate it. Um, yeah, just thank you so much. I'm glad you love the content. I'm not that professional. I try to make my quality of the content good. Trying to get better every single video and all that. But I try to make it laid back so people have fun. You know what I'm saying? But I really appreciate that. Australia, how's everything going out there? Hope everything's good. And Obi, yeah, Obi has a lot to work on. Like the signs that I was concerned with, the videos I made, will he break certain curses? That really scared me coming out. Like, yes, he's 22 years old. He put up 20 points, athletic beast, 7 rebounds, hit a few threes. But there's nothing that's great about his game that's going to translate. The post, the defense, the outside shot. I'm not going to freaking go crazy at him yet. Like I mentioned in my post game video, I'm treating him like a kid, like he's a rookie. So I'm not going to continue bash him like crazy. But he has a lot to work on, and it's really tough to support Obi right now. Okay, good. I'm glad you saw it, dude. I'm glad you saw it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Oh yeah, I believe was it you? Was it you or Joshua? I get you guys mixed up because like you're my only members. I appreciate you guys a lot. When you have like two members, it's like hard, like in between. That left like why we went on the trade him. Like or let him go. It was like to free up cap space to get like Melo that offseason or like upcoming offseason, something like that to free up cap space. Yeah, that's why I'm going to make a video on the way to do it without doing a trade. It's kind of more of a thinking outside the box way of doing it. Would I trade for Bradley Beal? No, I wouldn't. You would have to give up quickly. You would have to give up a first rounder, give up the other Mavericks pick. You have to give up both Mavericks picks, Mitchell Robinson. Like, yes, Bradley Beal's a beast of a player, great scorer. But how much would Bradley Beal and Julius Randle do long term for your franchise? First, second round. Like, that's awesome for the Knicks. I haven't been to the playoffs since I was like freaking 8 or 9 years old, like before I had a beard. But, like, what would that do, like, longevity-wise? Like, that wouldn't really do anything. You're getting rid of draft capital, getting rid of young guys. The same situation. You're not developing, like, your young talent, and it looks like you're still not moving in the right direction. And, like, look at Luka Doncic. Look at Porzingis. Talented players. They're freaking, like, good players, but there's no one really around them to set up to succeed, and they're not, like, on the top of the West. Like, you still need pieces around them to be successful. That's why I'd love to have, like, good player and then quality players. I think RJ will be a good player. I don't think he'll be a great player, but I think quickly could be quality, and those draft picks that could help trade up. I don't think people realize, even if it ends up being a lower draft pick of the Mavericks, it could still help out in certain situations. I did see that the Timberwolves went on to fire their coach, which they should. Like, it's awesome and all. I believe he was the son, of course, of the great Flip Saunders that passed away. I'm a terrible coach. Um, Anthony Edwards sucked tonight, though. Well, I don't think the game was in MSG, was it? The game was not in MSG, I believe. Oh my gosh, I'm so many comments behind. Holy. The comments are going so fast. I apologize. I really, oh my gosh. You know what? I really never even like noticed that because MST is not the same without the fans. That's just so crazy. I literally said the Target Center in my video. Like I made that joke. It's oh my god. I didn't even notice that. Isn't that just hilarious? Um that just shows right there that MSG is not the same. MSG is not the same whatsoever. I'm not trading RJ either. Yeah, I agree, Mixed Sports. He has a lot of work to do. You could tell he cares out there on the court, but he has a lot of work to do. What's going on, Logan? Hope you're doing well. Hope he does have poor shot selection. Oh, I got you, buzzer beater. He has. I like the way Alfred Payne's been playing. He's not our feature, but he's been playing well. Yeah, I would wait till Beal's a free agent. Um, I don't even know who that is, to be honest. Isn't that funny though? I can't believe like, Jesus Christ. I really didn't notice it was an MSG. I think he's a free agent in 2023. He's a free agent in 2023. He'll be 29 by then. That is embarrassing that I even knows an MSG. That's gonna make a blooper real long term. I don't know much about him whatsoever. You know why I thought it was a Timberwolves game? Because there's no Timberwolves fans. So I'm just so used to when we do play the Timberwolves, it's just so quiet all the time. That I'm just like, oh yeah, just we're playing Timberwolves. So used to like us having fans. Timberwolves don't have any fans in general, you know. Have you guys ever met a Timberwolves fan? You guys know my stance on Edwards. I don't think he's good. I don't. He had that awesome dunk. Congratulations. You shot 3 for 13. You had a 3-game stretch. Congrats. And in today's game, or in general, it has to be Julius Randle. And it also does help when a guy like RJ is on when he lets the game come to him. But today, who I actually thought started off the offense was Alfred Payne. He was aggressive. It really scared me when Rubio was hitting threes and Karl-Anthony Towns. When you take a look at the stat line at the end, I think Alfred Payne only had 11, but he actually started off pretty well for us. Yo, there was the one play. I thought Edwards did a really good job defensively on RJ Barrett, like in the post, but he reached and he gave up on the play defensively, or he did not have a good IQ play. NBA voiceovers with Edwards. There's voiceovers with him. Oh, I don't even think IQ. I don't think IQ is second. It's Ball and Halliburton. I think Halliburton's better than IQ. I know Knicks fans hate that, but he's a more all-around polished game. Quickly's better off the dribble of threes. Catch and shoot, Halliburton's better. Plays with a better pace. He's more of a true point guard, better playmaker, better defender. Okay, Anthony. Yeah, Payne plays really hard, so I understand why Tibbs likes him. I can't believe that's so hilarious, though, Gil, that I'd even notice we're playing an MSG. The fans, oh my. Because I'm so used to Timberwolves having no fans, so it was so realistic. I thought we were playing at the Target Center. I really did. I've only seen them play when they played us and when they played the Sixers. Well, they should. Like, that's awesome that he was a son of, like, a legendary coach, but he sucks. No, Edwards, he needs to get better when it comes to, like, taking shots, the shot selection. We saw the same thing with RJ's rookie year, but Edwards, that was the same thing in college. He took these crazy deep threes or lapses on defense. I believe I made a video on Edwards. I was not high on Edwards. Let me see. Let me see if I could, like, drop the link. And this draft wasn't worthy of, like, a clear-cut number 1 overall pick. Yeah, I made a video. I forgot what I said in it, but I made a video called "Is Anthony Edwards Worth the number 1 pick in the 2020 NBA Draft?" I don't know if this was before he was drafted or what. See what people commented. If he was in the 2021, all right, so I think Cunningham's better. I think Suggs would go above him. I think Mobley would. Who else would go above him? Maybe, I don't know, because his efficiency's so bad. Like, coming out of college, shot like 40% from the field. You think Wiseman's going to be? You don't believe in LaMelo? That's true. Oh, Kuminga, Jalen Green's really raw. Kuminga's raw as well, but so was Edwards. I think he'll probably go like 7th, like in this draft. I'm not sold on Green. He's really raw. He's talented though. Played 5. Wait, the Knicks played 5, and during the second half. Wait, what do you mean? The Knicks played 5. Wait, what are you trying to say there? Yeah, Kuminga is a beast. He's athletic. He needs to work on his handle and jump shot, though. I think Zion does look great. It's just like he has good moments defensively. His defense needs, like, consistent help, though. But I think Zion, of course, he looks great. He's efficient. He's gotten better from the free throw line. Another player that looked good today was Lonzo. Lonzo's shot looks good. But yeah, Zion looks good. He's freaking nature. What was Lonzo's full stats? Lonzo had 16 points, 5 for 11, 3 for 6 from 3, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Good numbers. Shooting 39% from 3 this season. I did not catch the Nets game. Did they play when we played? Wait, I'm going to leave a pinned comment, like, on my video. Hold up. Love seeing the Celtics lose. Yeah, they don't look good this season. 4th seed with, like, 4 games over 500. That's how weak our freaking conference is, dude. Yeah, he's been awful the last couple games against the Magic. Quickly was awful last game. Quickly played 9 minutes, but even in the he had the nice sidestep 3. But it looks like has no touch on his floater anymore. It's not even a floater anymore. It's like he's pushing it. But Quickly needs overall help with his game. But it was 9 minutes. He should be getting those minutes over Rose. But we know what Tibbs is. It's the true story, or it's gonna be the true test with Tibbs next season to see what he does. But let me leave that pinned comment. Yo, shout out to 18 people in the house. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. I'll check the standings for you, man. I don't know if they're updated, but I'll check. Knicks are currently the 7th seed. So I think we would play the Pacers. No, we would play we would play the Nets. GG in the chat. They're 4 for 35. RJ been quiet. I thought he played very well. Like in the first half he was quiet, but I thought he played well. If that's how it works, that really must suck though. Like at the end of the day, these people are human though. So I hope they would allow him in the locker room to say goodbye, but that sucks. I feel like he's a really good guy, but he's just not a good coach. Wait, the Celtics are 15 and 15. Jesus Christ. And Bill Simmons, my boy Bill Simmons, who I freaking love his book and The Ringer. The Knicks pass Celtics. He has a lot of explaining to do. Oh, dude, I know what you mean. All right, so when they have Obi outside on the perimeter, I absolutely hate it. So I know what you mean. They're trying to space the floor, but have guys that can't shoot the 3 outside on the perimeter, which is pretty annoying. So I hate when sometimes Taj is outside in the corner. When Taj is open in the corner, that's really unexplanatory to me. I don't understand that. But I hate how we use Obi as the spot up guy. Jaden Springer's a guy that's I believe he's not the most athletic and he's not the fastest. He's a guy who will be taken for how hard he plays. And his jump shot looks kind of unorthodox, right? It's it's weird looking. I don't know if you noticed that. I don't want to trade him either. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully the bench bounces back, though. Obi looked even stiff in college. You guys know I made a video on could Obi break the curse? Why wasn't I on you guys know. Oh, gosh, I hope he proves me wrong. Because I know he's gonna be a nice energy guy off the bench at best. I don't see him being a starter in this league. But Zoe to NY. JJ Redick to NY. Yo, Julius Randle and JJ did do that podcast together. What's going on, Gravy? Thank you so much for being here. I don't have volume on to hear, but you guys got him fired. Oh, wait, you're a Timberwolves fan. You're a Timberwolves fan. Hopefully you can hear me all right, or you're just in a position that you can't turn up your volume. It's all good. I don't have volume on to hear, but you guys got him fired. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. He doesn't have a post move to memory. Like to memory whatsoever. He looks so soft when he plays. That's the thing. He doesn't really have strength. You watch him play. He's not that strong of a basketball player. You watch him in college. He's a guy that's just relied off of his athleticism. People said he was a shooter, but he only attempted like 2.6 per game, or like 2.8. He didn't. My problem with Obi. He had nothing that fully translated to the NBA. Averaged 7 rebounds, but that was based off of athleticism, not boxing out. You see like second chance efforts, like by or like second chance opportunities by opposing teams because he doesn't box out. Like his mechanics aren't that great at shooting the basketball. He's like some potential from there, but when you're 22 years old and you have nothing that translates, that's really scary. We know his defense isn't the greatest, even though he had a block, which should have been a block. A lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. No post to memory. No, that sounds like Kwame Brown. What's going on, Cooper? Thanks so much for being here. I heard there's rumors they might trade Culver at the deadline. I've actually heard those rumors. I don't know if those are real, though. James Bouknight, he's a pure scorer. He's a shooting guard. I believe he averages like 21. He's a pretty good athlete. Talk about dexterity around the rim. Tough shot maker. I really do like him from UConn. And a subscriber of mine and a good friend of mine, like Knicks fan wise, MH, I believe he said he went to high school with him. He's a walking bucket. That's what Bouknight is. See, that's not realistic in my opinion, though, because like Beal was a proven star in this league, so we're gonna be trading away. Oh wait, if it comes to first pick, never mind. I didn't see that. If it's the first pick, hell no. You have a chance to get Cade Cunningham or freaking Mobley. No, like we could finally get a point forward or a player of this like to be our franchise, like face of the franchise. Like hell no, I'm not trading that for Beal. Hell no. I'm sorry. All respect to Bradley Beal. You said if the Dallas pick somehow turns the first pick, no. Yeah, he's 20 years old, RJ. This is facts, MH says. Nick should, Jared Butler, sniper. Wait, so MH, you would trade the first pick for Bradley Beal? Bullock does suck. Yo, I think it was actually you. I was like talking to MH. We went through all the depth chart, and Bullock is literally like the worst starter in the NBA. He really is. Yeah, ain't no team passing on Gade. Almost choked. Yes, sir. But it's so crazy. I believe one of the commentators said this stat that D'Angelo Russell and Karl-Anthony Towns, like Karl-Anthony Towns wanted D'Angelo in Detroit so bad, but they've only like started 5 games together, or 8 games together. Isn't that funny? Yeah, that is the funny thing because RJ was a guy that we knew the work ethic. We knew like his godfather Steve Nash, who sadly went to Brooklyn. Sucks. One of the best point guards of all time. He got advice from, and it sucks. He probably can't get as much of advice because he's kind of competition now. Still looking for that 30-point game, MH. Still looking for the 30-point game from RJ Barrett. I have a question, guys. Can RJ get a 30-point game? Can he? Can he? His name is James Bouknight. It's Bouknight. Oh my god, put me in the spelling bee. I'm about to make millions of dollars. That's like the Knicks never got a coach fired. Like we got freaking what's his name? What was his name? Like what was this Saunders' name? The legendary coach's son that we just faced and freaking blew their asses out. No, I'm kidding. Freaking blew a 21-point lead. But yeah. Cade Cunningham, his comparison has been Ben Simmons with a jump shot. Even Luka Doncic has been some comparisons. Solid athlete, crazy good basketball IQ. He was kind of like this point forward, and we don't mean to roast. That's literally some people compare him to Ben Simmons with a jump shot. I've actually been thinking about doing a football channel. I was going to tell you guys that I did start up, like, it's not going to affect the schedule of this channel. I actually did start out, like, a reaction channel. It's called NC Reacts. So I'm going to react to some basketball clips, football clips, lifestyle types of videos, and all that. Williams, he did not just say that. Oh, my. Yeah, RJ has a lot of, like, 20-point games. Look how the tables have turned. I think we're going to have some longevity with Tom Thibodeau. I think we are. That was soft. He literally, like, bounced past the ball. Which one? Which one? Yo, what's going on, man? Thanks so much for being here. He says, hey, I guess we won, so who cares? But why was the solution at the end of the game that we're all trying to drive and shoot over Carlton Towns? That really pissed me off. They left Julius Randle wide open territory, like, or like freaking 10 feet, 8 feet away from the basket. But he really just tried to drive and get a more quality shot. RJ Barrett tried to do that. I thought a little too much. I guess it did work out. You just love how he's not afraid of the big moment. But you got to be confident with yourself from like mid-range territory. But RJ and one missed free throw, Randall and one missed free throw. Let's just talk about how cursed the Timberwolves franchise is that they made Carlton Towns' jump shot go in and out. If that was any other team, that shot would have went in. Let's be real. I love how LeBron flops all the time, but he complains when other players flop. Like, I hate that shit. That was a very entertaining game. That was. Kemba Walker needs to get it together. Like, I used to defend Kemba Walker. Like, I would rather have Kemba because at the time that Kyrie was such a toxic dude and all that. And I'm like, this is when Kemba was actually good at basketball. And I was like, okay, I don't get the toxicity. I get someone that's a good leader, good in the locker room, and he produces every night. Starting to not be the case. Oh, wow. I didn't see that, man. What would it take for a Lonzo Reddick trade? See, my mindset is just wait till Lonzo's a free agent. He's going to be a free agent this upcoming off season. I don't see the point of trading for him. Then you can just pay him. Of course, you say that. You're a Sixers fan, Anthony. Yeah, RJ can't shoot, so he like has to force himself into the paint. And we just couldn't make a shot to save our lives, so we're trying to get more of a quality shot. Um, that's a good point. That's a good point, Gravy. That is. Yeah, and he's been shooting really well from three, shooting like 39% from three. I was actually like before the stream, I was gonna watch like Jonathan Macri's like post game live stream. His freaking reactions to these games are freaking hilarious. Um, this Knicks offense has to be retooled. Do you think when it comes to certain specific positions or what? Because I don't think we have the personnel for it to be retooled when it comes to starting the lineup, especially with guys like Peyton and Noel. Like Noel's solid defensive player, but he's atrocious offensively. Like he's literally a black, like not black hole. He's just nothing offensively. Payne, even though I thought played very well. You guys know I don't like Payton, but I'm a Knicks fan. Whoever helps contribute to win games for the Knicks, I'll give credit to, because if they help my team win, then okay. I've seen moments of games. Zion does a really good job getting the defensive collapse because he's just freaking mammoth. And he gets defensive collapse and makes the right plays, giving guys like open shots, but they just don't execute them. They need spacing. Yeah, Payne was okay. He had good moments of offensive plays. Do you think his like play calling is a little too old school? Anthony says, Noah, hear me out with this one. Randall for Korkmaz and Danny Green straight up sounds like a good one. Dude, it was so funny. I think I might be the Korkmaz curse. I turned on the game. As soon as I turned it on, I think I saw Korkmaz airball 3. No lie. And what, like, was like Danny Green really bad? Wait, let me look at the box score of that. Yo, I could see that kind of Rondo comparison. I could see that. Like back in the day. I think he honestly would have fit the NBA back then. Yeah, Randall better be an all-star. Well, who would make it over him? Zach LaVine. Has he been named to an all-star team or no? We were giving him space. I don't know. Like, I think he's actually been shooting them at a pretty solid clip, like lately in his career. That's something he did not do. But I guess Tom Thibodeau, he's like so used to Rubio not being a shooter, like, oh yeah, we back off this type of dude, and he was killing us. He made like 3 threes. I'll give you Randall and Obi Toppin for Embiid, Simmons at 3 first. I think this is a fair deal. But he got you 40 fan. What do you do? Danny Green had 9 points. Oh, it's probably because he had 5 steals, 2 blocks. Probably that helped him too. Danny Green hasn't been awful. I know I don't really watch Sixers games, but 9 points, 3 of 6, 13 points, 4 of 10, 4 of 8 from 3. He's been shooting very well from 3, shooting 38%. But he's just shooting 40% from the field overall. Yeah, but it's not Frankie. It could be Dennis Smith Jr. Wait, what did Dennis Smith Jr. finish with? He started today, Knicks fans. Dennis Smith Jr. started and played 15 minutes and had 6 points. Good for him, though. He made 2 threes. Good for him. He's the definition of a G leaguer. No, I hope he succeeds, though. Like, I don't hate him as a person or anything like that, so. It's just a weird situation in New York with Dennis Smith Jr. Definitely a weird situation. But good for him. He made 2 threes. I told you motivated that. Oh. I told you motivated Dennis Smith Jr. was a different breed. How are you gonna start this man to play 15 minutes? Maybe the like Dwayne Casey's like, you don't equal winning basketball. We're just gonna start you to get your morale up like some 2K shit. Three-team trade LeBron, AD, KD, Harden, and their first for 10 years to the Knicks for Kevin Knox. Oh, Jesus. All right, the Bucks beat Sacramento. Atlanta beat Denver. Atlanta's so weird. They beat such good teams and they lose to like trash teams. They do have streaky players. That's why we hope for RJ in a like couple of years or next season he starts to really be that consistent guy. But I want no excuses for RJ next season. I want to surround him with consistent shooters. I'll trade you RJ Bear for 60 first-round picks, okay? This is the best I could possibly do. Wait, I want to see the... You know what's so weird? The Mavericks, like... What's the NBA going to do with the Mavericks? They're going to be so many games behind because that blackout going out in Texas. Do a video on Chris Finch? No, I'm good. Who cares? Yo, but like, what are they gonna do with the You know what they should do? The Mavericks they should whatchamacallit. They should forfeit the season, and they should just automatically give us the first overall pick. How about Randall in the MSG Madison Square Garden Stadium for the hat that Brett Brown left in his office from last season? I feel like you're just bullshitting. I don't even know what this guy looks like. Chris Finch. Finch. Who the heck is... Dude has man boobs? He looks a little sus. He looks a little sus. What is RJ's go-to move? It feels like, does RJ have a go-to move? Because it's like driving to the basket, but there's no consistent Euro step. It's him driving to the basket. I love, though, when sometimes he fakes driving to the basket. Sometimes he, like, fakes it, like, steps back a little bit and, like, shoots a mid-range jumper. Not like that not a fadeaway type of Kobe thing. But I love when he comes around screens, kind of stops and pulls up from mid-range. I would like to see him do that more, for sure. Does he have a go? Like, I like his shot in the corner. Pump fake bully ball. Is that... I guess that's like I don't know. Is that a hot spot on the court for him, though? Seems like he does that, like, all the time. So I guess it is a hot spot. But it doesn't go in all the time. Does RJ have a hot spot? But I like when he shoots threes from the corner. I actually think that's his best three-point shot, from the corner. Sorry if I did not answer that good. Yo, wait, I want to pull up on YouTube what the post. Does he have a consistent shot, though, that he goes to? Sorry if that did not answer a question good enough. But if his hot spots, I would like to see that mid-range shot and the three from the corner. Yo, wait, is that Nick the Wicks in the house? Thanks so much for being here, man. Hope you're doing well. I see you on Entertainer streams and, like, Bad Dog all the time. Great supporter to them. So I appreciate being here, man. Hope you're doing well. All right, so let me see. What super sticker was this? FBG, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that, man. You did not have to do that. What is this? What's a super sticker? What is it? Because freaking StreamYard doesn't tell me. Let's see. Does it load? Yo, we put up the foam finger. Yo, dude, I really appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you, FBG. Thanks so much for super chat. Did not have to do that. Really great. I appreciate a great amount of support. I believe you're the first person, like, in this YouTube chat today. I think you were. Or you're, like, one of the first people. Just appreciate your love and support. You're amazing, dude. Davey Gettleman. Oh, the profile picture, Dave Gettleman, yeah. I'll give up Luka. I'll give up RJ for Luka Porzingis. No, freaking throw Porzingis out of there. We freaking Randall. I want Luka Doncic, but I don't think he's worth the motivated Frank Ntilikina who gives you like 2 points a game. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, getting back to the RJ hotspot, yeah, the bully ball is definitely like his forte. That's his go-to type of move. RJ Barrett, the three from the corner. I love the mid-range. The floater is starting to become a thing for RJ. It's not been going in on a consistent basis, but I like how he's adding the floater. I think he's been watching a lot of quickly. Buzzer beater for still in here. I think it's the floater, three from the corner, mid-range, and just trying to bully balls away to the basket. For sure. Will we beat the Warriors? So will we beat Stephen Curry? They're going to seek revenge, even though there's no fans. Stephen Curry's going to pretend there's a bunch of MSG fans. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can come out with a W. I don't know. Is Wiseman starting for them again? That's my main question. Kelly Oubre. See what he does from downtown. Wiggins has actually been very efficient, and he's been playing well. So can't believe I'm saying this. I'm kind of scared of Wiggins. But yeah, I think we jinxed Brad Wanamaker. He sucks now, MH. He sucks. Stinks. Well, we never know like the full thing that went on behind the scenes, but this was even after. Remember when Porzingis wanted out, Phil Jackson wasn't even there. But we all know Phil Jackson tried to trade him. Remember when there was the rumors they wanted to trade him for like Lauri Markkanen on draft night, or even a Devin Booker that wouldn't look bad right now, Devin Booker. But remember when there was those rumors? I don't know if those were like we don't know the real beef because obviously we hear everything with the media, but we were trying to trade him, and it was like such a relief when we didn't trade him on draft night. But pretty much now, he kind of is Lauri Markkanen. He's not as mobile. He's not as fast. He's just a spot-up shooter now, if we're being real. How about IQ, RJ, and Randall for Embiid's black face mask from when he dunked on Aaron Baines? That's worth more than our franchise. I'll take it. Tank is I know I'm late on that, but that's just Tank Michael Rappaport. What a freaking character he is. I agree. I agree. He'll be better than Jordan. He'll be better than Jordan. RJ. If we had Booker right now, we would be championship caliber. We would be the Kentucky. We'll be the championship caliber Kentucky team. That's what we would be. Nerlens Noel, Julius Randle. I'm not RJ. RJ's Duke. Julius Randle, Nerlens Noel, Devin Booker. Who else is Kentucky on the team? Manuel Quickly. Uh, Jesus, they're giving some weird scenarios in the chat for trades. But yeah, dude, thank you again for the super chat. That means a lot for me. Oh, Knox, he's in the NBA. Damn, I forgot. I forgot about Knox. Forgot. What's going on, Kenneth? Thank you so much for being here, man. Really appreciate you. We could take Levine from Chicago. They think they're getting AD, and we could save cap space. I don't think AD's like. Didn't he just got re-signed, didn't he? Like this offseason, like to a bigger extension. I don't know what dates the draft is this year. I'll check for you though. NBA Draft 2021. Dates. November 18th. I don't know if that's true. That's not real, is it? November 18th. Yo, Stephen Wolf, thanks so much for being here, man. He says, thank God we won. If we lost in the Wolves, I would have been so pissed. It's funny that the Wolves fired their coach after the Knicks game. Would you trade for Beal? No, I would not trade for Beal. I would not. Because, this is why. Some people think we just give up a first, Frank and Knox. No, nothing of that is proven whatsoever. You would have to give up quickly. RJ would probably be the big surrounding piece of that trade. You would have to give up both the Mavericks first rounders. So, is it worth it doing that? So you have Beal and Randall, right? And Beal's contract will be over in a couple of years. You'll have to give him a big extension. What's surrounding those guys? First, second round exit, but what's the longevity of that? I would rather just wait till Bradley Beal's a free agent 2 years down the road. You know what I'm saying? So then you hold on to the young guys. Of course, you'll have to work together the contracts. You have to work out the contracts. You'll still have the draft capital. And you still acquire Bradley Beal. And by the time, you do get Bradley Beal a couple years down the road, Mitchell Robinson may be developed, matured, or you might have traded up for a center. RJ might be in his prime by then. And then when you have RJ in his prime, possibly Bradley Beal, and then Julius Randle, I think that would be an ideal situation. So then you hold on to the young guys' draft capital and you just wait a couple years. And even if you don't get a Bradley Beal, you still have young guys that are developed and you still held on to your draft capital, you know? Don't jinx it, buzzer beater. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Maybe, man. Yeah, I agree, man. I think just push to the playoffs. Don't make any moves right now, and then analyze the roster in the offseason. But yeah, it's been nice, dude. It's been nice. Who else I don't know. I forget sometimes Knox is on this team. Let's see what stats he was averaging. He was averaging 5 points for us, 39% from the field, 38% from three. But I think he only took 5 non-3-pointers this season. That's how many threes he was taking from the corner. Kevin frickin' Knox. Jesus. I'm not trading for Oladipo. I'm not at all. Can't stay on the court at all. If it was the freaking Pacers healthy, in his prime Oladipo, yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah, the one we came back against. Frank Ntilikina clutch 3. Those are the days. Frank Ntilikina with the 10 points, clutch, bang. Mike Breen wasted a bang on Frank Ntilikina. Poor Mike Breen. 10 points, thought he was the future point guard. Remember that. Mike Breen wasted a bang called Frank Ntilikina from the right wing. I thought Frank was the guy. I feel embarrassed about that. Yo, what's going on, Entertainer? Thanks so much for being here, man. I hope you're doing well. Came out to win. Scary at the end. Let's just say if it was David Fisdale, we would have lost. But see what happens up against the Golden State Warriors and MSG. Or up against Curry, we should say. Is Anthony Edwards Wiggins 2.0? I do not think he is Wiggins 2.0. Maybe you could say, because there's the comparisons, the interviews came out that if he had an opportunity to be an NFL player, he said he would do that, pick football. like over freaking basketball, which is kind of concerning. His shot selection, like he's not a great playmaker. He plays hard, but there's some nights he's so locked in, and then there's nights he's not locked in at all. And that's really scary to hear from scouts. Like he's a good player when locked in. You don't like to hear that whatsoever. You want a player that's just continued like locked in. Like, of course, he had that great play that he freaking dunked on Yuta Watanabe or whatever. I think he played for like Washington State, or whatever, plays for the Raptors, I believe. Does he play for the Raptors still? I forgot right now. Yuta Watanabe. He had that crazy poster, but people don't look at he shot like 3 for freaking like 12 or 13. Good athlete, just very raw. A win's a win. I'll take it. Let's take down Curry. Let's take down Curry, man. Got to take him down again. Wiggins has been playing well. I really like James Wiseman. We kept him in check, but let's get the freaking win. Let's string another win straight together. Let's do it. I believe we're the 7th seed. If we win, Chris, if we win the next game, I think we're tied with the Celtics in the standings. I think we are, which is crazy to really break down in my mind. But yeah, we definitely needed this win, especially after the Magic game, which was just pathetic. And what are your thoughts on how he managed Quickly's minutes? Like he wasn't great in the 9 minutes, but do you think we should have used Quickly like down the stretch more than a guy like Derrick Rose? Because Derrick Rose couldn't hit a shot to save his life, but Tibbs obviously went with probably like the vet, Finally getting a little respect from the officials. Yeah, that one official, just like I tweeted out, I was like, I hope we don't get that certain official. I'm glad we didn't. I didn't think the officials were bad, in my opinion, but just that last shot by Karl-Anthony Towns, that was just all the Timberwolves, like that was just a Timberwolves curse. It went in and out. Yeah, I think Quickly had like 3 fouls. He had like 3 or 4 fouls. But is that enough like fouls to be like only played for like 9 minutes? Wait, let me see how many fouls he had. He had like 3 or 4. I saw you you stream the game. I caught some of that. I'm not taking DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins washed like Mitchell Robinson. Then like, what's the point of having him? Like at that point, we bring him in for 1 year to stump the development of Mitch, and like I want to know what we have out of Mitch before, like, of course, if we go on to sign him to a big deal. Even though I think Mitch is a replaceable player, like he's a good shot blocker and he's athletic, but his awareness on the court sometimes not the greatest. Like he's a replaceable player, doesn't really have a hook shot, mid-range shot. I think he's replaceable. But if we want to keep Mitch long term, like it's all about the fundamentals with Mitch. If we want to keep Mitch long term, we'll have to really fill out the backcourt. We'll have to get a true point guard for Mitch. Yeah, I'll have to check how many fouls did he have. The entertainer says, the one thing I didn't like from Tibbs tonight, I thought he should have called a timeout at the 7-minute mark in the 4th. Yeah, they're going on a freaking ginormous run. How about Ricky Rubio? Ricky Rubio in his career wouldn't have been making those threes. Yeah, sometimes Tibbs like makes the right decisions calling the timeouts. Like he's no nonsense. Like there's a freaking run going on. Timeout, timeout. It's like even if like we're up 1,000,000 points, he calls a timeout if he sees something he doesn't like. But I noticed that as well. I didn't think that was a good job on Tibbs' part whatsoever. I guess he wanted the Knicks to learn throughout the adversity, but I would have liked to see him call a timeout and tell him, no, don't do this. What about Drummond? All right, so Drummond is going to be a free agent, I believe. Andre Drummond just so interesting. Like he puts up numbers. He's a really good rebounder. He's been like one of the best rebounders past 5 years. He's like the dream of what we would want Mitch to be, except Mitch is more athletic. But what would we give up for Drummond? What would we give up? What would be the asking price? That's the main question there. Mitch is like a Walmart Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert's a damn good player. Yeah, Rubio did kill us in the first half. I was really scared the way they started off the game, like Karl-Anthony Towns hitting the threes, Rubio. Um, who's that? Who's that big guy for the Timberwolves? Is his name Paul Reed? Not Paul Reed, is it? What's his name? Neat. What's his name? Nasrid, the rookie, he pretty much killed us in the paint as well. Noah, who's the better duo in your opinion, Simmons and Embiid or CP3 and Griffin? I've seen more of a sample size of Simmons and Embiid, to be completely honest. Like, we know CP3 and Blake Griffin were very fun to watch, but did they equal winning basketball? Like, no, they couldn't get out of the freaking second round. Remember when they blew the 3-1 lead? I believe that was to OKC. I believe they blew the 3-1 lead too. I always thought they were missing like a three. I think they had like Luke Mamama Mute, whatever his name is. They were always like another piece away, but I think it's way too early for that. And knock on wood, Embiid and Ben Simmons get out of the second round. But I would take Embiid better than Griffin ever was, in my opinion. Embiid's like freaking beast, like shooter from the outside, polished in the post. Probably the most dominant center in the NBA right now. And people always, of course, hate on Simmons, like not being able to shoot. Don't get me wrong, CP3 though better than Simmons. Not right now, you could say, but like Simmons so early in his career, so can't really answer that. Nas Reed. Okay, I'm back. Ryan got fired. Thanks so much. Yeah, that's rare because like never really met a Timberwolves fan, you know. So like it's really rare to see Timberwolves fans. Are you a Vikings fan too? Are you a Twins fan too? That's the real question. Um, yeah, I'm passing on Drummond too. I don't know. Would we give Drummond that much money? And we're not a Drummond away, you know? Second year. Keep on thinking he's a rookie. I don't know why I keep on thinking Nas Reed's a rookie. I don't think it's. I think it's because I didn't hear much of him last year. Well, what did he do last year? How many minutes did he average? Won't tell me right here. Boogie Lakers. And yeah, I did hear that one a lot. I was in Bad Dogs, like I can't chat in there, the member stream. But I did hear about that. But is it true that he's officially not waived by the Rockets? Like I heard those rumors, like how he's officially not waived. His agent said or whatever. But Boogie Lakers. But yeah, DeMarcus Cousins is not the same anymore though. Like the injuries really ruined him. He's slower now. Shoots way too many threes now. It's like ridiculous watching him play. DeMarcus Cousins is a freaking beast. It was so hard to tell. Is like, is he really that good? Or was he just putting up like empty stats on a bad team? Or yeah, the Kings are just that awful. But he put up numbers. Don't get me wrong though. But has he been like overrated in his career? That's the key thing with like DeMarcus Cousins. Do you guys think Cousins is overrated? But yeah, we know like the attitude problems too with Cousins. He has a pretty big mouth. During this season, I hear the JJ Redick rumors. I wouldn't mind a guy like JJ Redick. I think he would cost like nothing. He's older towards the end of his career and he's a veteran. But it's like, would Tibbs like him? He plays zero defense. But I think JJ Redick would be absolutely perfect when you think about the bench production. Because can we count on Quickly, who's a rookie, and can we count on Derrick Rose like every night? You know what I'm saying? And Alec Burks could be a streaky player. I wouldn't mind JJ Redick coming off the bench, um, whatsoever, because he adds shooting. I don't think he's getting utilized in New Orleans, and I believe he lives in New York in Atlanta, so he'll be closer to his family. But I don't really think we're gonna really make any trades happen. I think Frank will be gone at the deadline, or he may be gone draft night. But I don't really think we're gonna make any moves. I'll stay pat. Did you see Draymond lose the Warriors game 2 nights ago? Was that 2 nights ago or like the one like he got ejected and like slammed the ball? Draymond just gotta control himself. He does. He declined injuries. But yeah, who would you want, entertainer? Who would you personally want? Trying to think who's out there. Like, I don't know about your stance. I'm not trading for Beal. I'm not trading for him whatsoever. Oh yeah, saw your video on that. But yeah, like you said, you have to give up like all those picks quickly. RJ is probably the main guy around that. Not doing that. My mindset is I know there's a lot more that goes into it with the contracts and all that. I know Beal will be a free agent in 2 years. If we give RJ a big contract, I don't know what we'll do with Mitch. I don't think the organization sold on Mitch due to like his maturity issues and all that. How he tweeted out, "They're not using me the right way. I'll have my opportunity to be good when they use me the right way." Well, learn how to make a free throw first. They're not going to allow you to freaking shoot threes. All right. But I would wait for Beal to be a free agent in a couple of years. Hold on to the draft picks. Hold on to the cap space. You can acquire Beal if you really want to. You can go after him in a couple of years. And by the time that Beal's a free agent, RJ could possibly be in his prime. Emmanuel quickly could still be producing maybe at a high level. He might be a point guard by then. Mitchell Robinson may be more refined and matured. And of course, there's contracts that go into it. But then and Randall, of course, it'll be a more win now mode team with RJ in his prime, quickly developed Beal and all that. But we'll see what happens. I don't know if we'll have enough money at that time though, because he'll be worth a lot. Bradley Beal, what will he be, like 29 years old in 2 years? I don't know. I'll just wait. And even if we don't get him, even if we don't get Bradley Beal in free agency in a couple years, we'll still have our draft picks. Like, we won't end up giving up our young assets and draft picks. I don't know if that made any sense. It's freaking 12 in the morning, and I have school in like 6 hours. Oh. Domantas Sabonis is a Knicks killer. Domantas Sabonis is a good one. I think Domantas Sabonis, he kills us every single time. Kent Bazemore when he was on the Hawks. I don't know if you remember that. Trae Young's a Knicks killer. Even though I hate Trae Young, he gets every foul call. Trae Young, Domantas Sabonis is mine. Markkanen killed Porzingis. What would we have to do to beat the Warriors? Get Draymond Green ejected again. No, seriously though, it's so weird when we played Curry. Like, Curry was not that good, and like you could say Alfred Payton. Of course, like there's no such thing as like shutting down Curry. He's gonna have off nights, but I actually thought he did a solid job keeping him in check. But we'll have to be physical with Curry. I think we really will have to be a physical with Stephen Curry, and we just can't. We can't beat ourselves because we have moments. We're a good 3-point defense by the stats, but we have moments we just leave guys wide open in transition. We'll have to play a slow, grinded out type of game. We can't play fast because that means 3-pointers for Curry. That means 3 points for Curry. We can't let Curry get into a freaking rhythm whatsoever. We have to let him feel uncomfortable because we don't have consistent personnel to drill it from downtown. Like, Randall's not going to be on that type of Atlanta Hawks type of run every night. But yeah, Sabonis and Trae Young. I can't stand Trae Young though. He's a little bitch. I'm sorry, he's a bitch. Literally looks like he was just bald and just like his freaking head was wet. And there's like a bunch of hair from like a barbershop and they just dipped his head into the floor of a barbershop. His hair looks stupid. Or what did someone say? Like a lollipop stuck between like the couch cushions of like the couch cushions, and like, you know how there's hair and stuff stuck in there? That's what it looks like. Frank, yo, you love Frank. You love freaking Frank Ntilikina. Yeah, Sabonis is a beast. I love Sabonis. I think he went to Gonzaga, didn't he? spoiled cotton candy. Yeah, offense. But I thought RJ played well. What are your guys' thoughts on RJ tonight? Or if you have any questions, be free to ask. Appreciate you guys being here, by the way. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. What's a spoiled kind of candy taste like? Is that just like hard? Yeah, there was both of those moments. Randall and one. I think he missed the free throw. RJ and one. He missed the free throw. Timberwolves missed an open three. Carlton Towns again. If it wasn't the Timberwolves, that shot would have went in. It really would have went in. But yeah, you gotta make that free throw. It was all back rim too. There was no shooter's touch or anything on it. We need more picks. I think we have plenty of picks, but I'll take more picks. I think Austin. Oh wait, entertain. I did see a comment. You're surprised Frank isn't playing. See the thing with Frank. I've kind of given up on Frank at this point. Like I think he could be like a guy that does the little things. But if they're trying to if they're trying to trade Frank at some point, you got to play him, get some type of value out of him. His value is so low right now. Like you're gonna get like a second round pick for him. Like maybe that second round pick will be better though, because we got Dotson who's better than him. Well, quickly wasn't a second rounder; he was 25th. But Mitchell Robinson, I think I said that already. No, Damian Dotson, Mitch better than Frank, and they're second rounders. Cat to New York. I think we should stop with the in free agency a couple of years from now. Well, I said the Beal thing, but another thing with the Beal thing, I think the free agency is starting to become more realistic because it looks like we're actually building a winning culture. I didn't think we looked at the full picture of Kevin Durant and Kyrie. Like, oh yeah, Kevin Durant wants to come here. We freaking just won 17 games. Like, yeah, just beautiful. You want to come here just because we got a first overall pick. We have David Fizdale, worst coach ever, and we just had Mario Hezonja at point guard beat the Lakers. Like we had no winning culture. We still have Dolan. I didn't think we looked at that. No, I've been thinking for a minute how you got a full beard and I have nothing. I need a shave. I need the shave. Good thing I got a haircut though. Glad I got a haircut. Frankie is a very solid defender. Yeah, it was also good to see RJ make that three. But I have a question. If you could have, well, that's kind of an easy question. Never mind. I'm not going to ask that. It was if you could have any player on the Knicks, who would it be? Okay, let me look at the full stats of wait, let me see how many fouls in total Frank had. Not Frank. Jesus, quickly had three, I think. 3 or 4. Nas Reed's averaging 12.2 points per game. Good for him. Yeah, Edwards is bad. Quickly had 3 fouls, yeah. We need bald Frank, to be honest. He's a beast. Bald Frank. What would Frank look like bald? I don't want to picture that, actually. I actually do think so. If we do make the playoffs, I could see us trying to move up in the draft because we need talent. Definitely need talent. Wait, how are the odds in the mock draft changed? I think we have 13th pick. What is it? Thunder have the 5th and 7th pick. Knicks have 13 and 16. Sharif Cooper and Keon Johnson. Will the Knicks keep Scott Perry as GM? Well, we aren't there behind the scenes, so we don't know how much involvement he's had with like personnel and stuff. So it's like really hard to say, but has he really done anything terrible when you look at Scott Perry? Because Steve Mills did most of the Ron Baker type of contract, Tim Hardaway Jr., At least I think so. If I do a football channel, yeah, we could do a video, dude. I honestly still want Ellington. He's been shooting like 40% from 3, I believe, for the Pistons. Gosh, Pistons are bad. They're bad. Okay, CB, Cleveland. Cleveland's been, oh my gosh, they've fallen off. They've been atrocious. Damn, Shea had 31, Jared Allen had 26 and 17. Jesus. Oh, yeah, those were his guys. There he goes, Mario Hezonja and Alfred Payne. Well, if you want to be real of what's going on with the Knicks right now, Alfred Payne's been a starter. Not saying it's the whole reason we've been successful this season, but Alfred Payne's been a starter on this team right now. And Mario Hezonja, nothing. he blocked LeBron James, which is the funniest video ever on YouTube. Has Obi had better moments in games this year compared to Knox? Let's be real. Knox was so non-existent in the rotation that it's impossible. I can't. We had Moutier and freaking Hezonja, and they're not in the league anymore. But the real question is that a comparison, MH? So maybe. Don't know. Knox is still better in my opinion than Obi last season. Like Knox is still better than Obi. Obi's that bad in my opinion so far. Mario isn't in the league, yeah. Oh, Kevin Porter Jr. is on the Rockets G League team. He's balling. Yeah, he blocked LeBron. We could just laugh at that's just laughable. LeBron played terrible. Was it last night or the game before? And he's been amazing this season. But I don't know. Obi. We could say that when he shoots, it's never close. Either sails over the basket, hits the backboard. He has like no touch on his shot. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Did he say that? He doesn't believe Corona exists. Oh yeah, Joshua Craig, thanks so much for being a member. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, let me know if you have any video ideas. Oh yeah, Joshua Craig and you and Buzzer Beater. I was thinking for like you guys being great members of the channel, I was thinking like Maybe getting you guys like beanies or like Knicks hats to like ship to you guys or something. I was thinking about doing that. Pablo Perigoni's the point guard we need, the oldest rookie ever. Maybe. That's why it's just so like, if you watch my post game video, it's like I treat him like a kindergartner. I don't want to be like, he's 20 years old, but 20 years old. Did I say he's 22 years old? But like, he's a rookie at the same time. He's barely getting action, but you clearly see that he's lost out there. Probably just gonna be a backup energy guy, for being real. The way Randall's been playing. I think Pablo Perigoni's a coach for the Timberwolves or Nets right now. Perigoni. What's he do? I believe he's a coach, isn't he? For like Timberwolves. Is he a coach still? I don't know if he's still the Nets coach. Yeah, he is balling in the G League. Play Frank at power forward. I'd rather Knox get Obi's minutes. He's an actual 3-point threat and would be useful. And he's younger. Yo, Joshua Craig, what's your whatchamacallit, your member picture now? Is it like, I think it's the Bernard King. Trying to see. Oh yeah, you go under the community tab of my YouTube channel, and I posted not too long ago. If you swipe down, the link to the Discord. Chris Finch, a new clutch ball mascot. Devin's a straight troll. Obi's so stiff. He's so stiff. I thought RJ was stiff. When the crowd comes back, Obi's gonna take the next step. Maybe. Probably because we almost blew the game, you know. Dropping the quickly emoji. And I think that's that Ewing screaming. It's hard to tell on the laptop. My laptop's shitty. It's Tom Thibodeau. I sadly don't see that happening. Yeah, Obi can't even post up a damn point guard. That's so sad. A motivated Obi Toppin's better than the GOAT himself, Julius Randle. But yeah, I see the regulars in the chat. I see new people in the chat. I appreciate you guys being here. You guys are amazing. A loose RJ is better than Jordan. What would RJ look like if he wasn't stiff? What would he look like? Yeah, we're honestly the worst fit for Obi Toppin style of play. Yo, I really think. Oh, but he's the same as John Collins. He literally is. He's the same as John Collins. So like, they don't want to extend John Collins. Wait, what buzzer beater say here? No, please don't send me anything. Keep your money and use it to improve your channel. That's why I joined. Well, man, I really appreciate that, dude. I just want to like give back to you guys, because you guys been great supporters of the channel. That's why I'm like trying to put a group chat together. That's why I'm asking you guys like what video ideas do you want and all that, because I don't know, I want to bring good content, but I also want to give back to you guys. I don't even think that's a hot take, MH. I think he is an empty stats guy. Yes, sir, FBG, I agree. Again, thanks so much for the super chat. If he's a multiple time All-Star, then let's go. Yo, MH, video idea, or like idea for videos, or buzzer beater. Should I do this? I got this idea from Jet Central, their YouTube channel. He puts like a green background in the back because obviously his channel's Jets theme. What if I get lights that are like blue or orange? So for my post game videos, I put them up. It would just look awesome for the videos. What if I did that? Maybe get a green screen that have the background as your normal background. Maybe get a green screen that have the. Wait, what do you mean? I have a green screen. Should I start using it more? The thing with the green screen is so hard. Like I've used it for a couple of videos. It's just like the lighting, the consistent lighting. The lighting's horrible in my room. I might have to start using the green screen more though. Might do that. Just remember me when you are the president of basketball operations for the Knicks. Dude, I'll remember all you guys. Appreciate your support, man. I really do. You, Joshua Craig, MH, Devin Cruz, FBG, everyone that hangs out in the chat and supports me or watching my videos. I appreciate that. Even people that I dislike. Okay, can I flip my camera? Let's see. Oh, I don't think I could flip my camera on here. I'm going to show you the green screen. I don't know. Yeah. I think you actually saw my man Jonathan Macri for a second. Would you trade RJ for Trae Young straight up? I don't know. The Hawks still stink, so my mindset is stick with RJ. Stick with him. Yo, what's going on, Sports Critic? Thanks so much for being here, man. Says happy you won the game. Should have won by more. It was definitely a nail biter at the end. Am I thrilled about this win? No. But a win's a win, and we came out with the W at the end of the day, I guess. But got the win at least. I saw the Magic one. But I'll definitely start using the green screen more. I don't know. I just like using having the Knicks banner, the Oakley and RJ jersey in the back, and I don't have it shown right now, but my Kobe, Jordan, LeBron poster. I don't know. I like the theme of it, like in my videos. Oh, of course, I'll trade RJ for Luka too. All right, man, Anthony, be free to send it. I'll look at it after stream. Yeah, especially with a guy like Evan Fournier and when Terrence Ross is on, it's amazing. We are on the Orlando Magic path to success. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I've been live for an hour and 24 minutes. Yeah, that's a funny comment. I don't know if I had a dream. I don't know if it would be the team president, GM. I would actually like to be a scout. See, I really love breaking down players or taking a look at collegiate players and seeing how they can translate, or even it's gonna be high school players soon. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, Trey Young's, I think, is overrated too. Plays no defense, takes terrible shots, turns the ball over a lot. Well, let's see. Take a look at the roster. Gallinari was hurt like some of the season. Rondo, I believe, is still hurt. Their coach is terrible. Lloyd Pierce is an atrocious coach. Um, Bad defensively. Um, Find myself cheering for the Mavs to lose every game this season. Yeah, I don't hate the Mavs, and it's something we have to do. That Oak jersey is fire. Can't believe it signed New York Knicks legend. Yeah, a lot of people come in and like hate on the Oakley jersey, but I don't have it hung up on my wall because of what he did like in MSG and what he did on the Knicks fan TV interview. It's like what he represented for New York, how hard he played, how he did the little things. He didn't give up on a play. He was pure heart, and that's what that '90s team was with John Starks and Ewing and all that. They never won a championship, but they played very hard. And yeah, my aunt actually worked at this bar of like really good players went to this restaurant, like Charles Barkley, like Allen Iverson, like a guy like Charles Oakley, and I actually got it signed for my birthday when I was like 8 years old. It says to Noah from Charles Oakley. But yeah, Vucevic is a beast. Definitely an underrated center, or just underrated player in general. Yeah, we all hope that. For sure that the Mavs keep losing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Gallinari whatsoever. I would love for him to be a Knick again, honestly. But didn't they give him like that big contract? I don't see them giving up on him like now. RJ Barrett would drop 50 on Oakley. The trolling is hilarious. Um, I love that we beat the Knicks. Yeah, dude, and you had to get revenge against Alfred Payton, you know. Gotta get revenge against him. I have to really watch Jonathan Macri's Knicks film school. Like, it's only like 9 minutes left because I think he had to do one of those videos. Yo, yeah, he was really salty about how he was like Ewing wasn't the guy and all that. He says Oakley is a legend. He's a salty guy, but still a legend. Frank would lock up Oakley in his prime. Well, like Xavier McDaniel said in Knicks Fan TV's interviews, Oakley would work so hard, but he would have those moments he just missed straight up wide open layups. That's literally what he was. If Alfred Payton paid attention in school and gained IQ, he would be a top 15 point guard ever. You guys are too much. You guys are too much. But yeah, Knicks barely win, but come out with the dub, and I really can't complain about wins this season from a team that won 21 games last year and just was atrocious with Fizdale. So, Tibbs knows how to win. What can I say? No matter what roster, he has the Knicks in the playoffs as of right now. Freaking Alfred Payne as the starting point guard. Alfred Payne. Even though I didn't even think Payne was bad today. Timberwolves stink. That's like saying Korkmaz could lock down LeBron for half of a possession. Yo, you guys know my stance on like Ben Simmons offensively and the consistent aggressiveness. But besides that, Ben Simmons has been having the best year of his NBA career. You watch Ben Simmons play, like we just pay attention to shoot the ball, but I don't think we really appreciate how good of a defensive player he is. He's one of the only top players in the NBA. Of course, Ben Simmons, like LeBron's gonna have like 30, like no matter who's guarding him. But keeping LeBron in check, like Ben Simmons has moments defensively like with his wingspan, how hard he plays like defensively engaged on the defense of the basketball, that he shuts people down and nearly makes them lose the ball. Like in this game, they did sadly lose against the Trailblazers when he almost had like Damian Lillard have that backcourt violation. Like he Like, when RJ sucked against the Sixers, I kind of didn't feel so bad about RJ's terrible game against them because, like, I just watched Ben Simmons this season. I'm like, he looks like a top 3 defensive player this year. He really does. And I'm not even that mad that RJ struggled that game. If there was coaching, we would never have the lead in the first place. Yeah, I agree. Jeez, he's a joke. Didn't make adjustments, didn't hold guys accountable. No structure. He just sucked. Motivated Reggie. Gosh, Dev. We need. Actually, didn't RJ start off with the headband this season and he didn't play well, didn't he? Until that wall's built around the rim in the playoffs. How much longer am I going to go live? I don't know. 12:41. Not sure. We're 1 like away from 30 likes, though. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you again, guys, for joining. I really appreciate it. He needs the orange one. What did he wear the blue one before? That's so funny, though. People actually did compare Knox to Kevin Durant. People really did. Paul George, too. People really compared him to Paul George, too. Paul George, Tobias Harris were the comparisons. Tobias Harris was the comparison when drafted. Kevin Knox. Which I kind of see a little bit of, like he could have been that, but think we did all think that too because of the summer league and the flashes, but we didn't look at the full picture of how raw he was and how he needed time, and we didn't give it to him. Yeah, the 30-point game against the Sixers, yeah. I've ever seen in college. Oh my gosh, Devin. How much longer should I go live? I'm gonna go live. You guys give me you guys give me a time when I should end it. You let me know. You let me know. I really hope to see buzzer beater. I agree. I really hope to see. I think Knox is done as a Knick, personally. If they start him next season, that'd be awesome. But Tibbs is a win now mode guy. I don't think he would freaking start him, even though like they try not to get rid of Knox and the Dennis Smith Jr. Or the Derrick Rose trade, which shows something, I guess. But I'd like to see RJ add something to his game next season. 12:40. It's 12:43. We should sign Larry Bird. Hold up. I'll go shoot like Larry Bird right now. That's how Larry Bird was so great back in the day. He shot with a pillow basketball. Larry Bird. Swish. Devin loves trolling us. He loves it. Loves it. Do you guys watch the sport at all? I think you can make that argument that Knox is better than Bullock. Never mind, I take that back. Patriots winning the Super Bowl next year? We don't even know who their freaking quarterback's going to be. Jarrett Stidham? Thing with Frank and Bullock shoots the ball. Frank is afraid to shoot the ball. go, Scott. I like it. Scott. Mac Jones, buddy. Buddy. No, I'm kidding. I'll go after 5 more minutes. I'll take it. Giants go to the NFC Championship to beat the 49ers. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Daniel Jones versus Jimmy Garoppolo. Who won't want to see that, Anthony? We have Daniel Jones can't hold on to the football. We have noodle arm Jimmy Garoppolo. I would love it. People that are not worth their value. Daniel Jones taken at 6, and Jimmy Garoppolo getting a giant contract. Who's the best scorer to ever live, in your opinion? Of course, in my generation of what I've seen, it's Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's the best scorer I've seen. It's so hard to tell what Mac Jones is. He had so much talent around him. He put the ball where it had to be. But I don't really know how good he is. Yeah, just for the Packers to choke you. Look at this. Look at those mechanics. Better than Tom Brady. But yeah, if you just go in my community tab, there's a link on one of the There's a link on one of the things in the community tab. You just tap on it, and brings you to Discord. It's just you click accept invite. DJ is winning that, and we could beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl after their O linemen get magically locked in to Jackson Mahomes' TikTok. Yeah, I agree. And at 1 a.m. Okay, we'll do that. You guys, there's 13 people in here, and at one point there was like 20. It's freaking almost 1 a.m. in the morning. You guys are crazy. You know that, right? All right, let's get back to the basketball. Let's a Q&A. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Who cares? Yeah, go ahead. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a water. Yeah, they are FBG, I believe. Haven't been to one in a while. Jimmy G's a guy that's going to get you the Super Bowl, like, with the right pieces, but won't win you one. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that at some point. I haven't played basketball. What volume's up on this? I haven't played basketball since, like, 8th grade. Um. Oh yeah, I'll never forget. We had to do push-ups too, Anthony. We had to do push-ups. Let's talk about basketball. This is a Knicks chat. This is a Knicks chat. This is a Knicks chat, y'all. Basketball only. Well, this isn't. This. Let's just keep it NBA. I would take that $5, but this should be basketball anyway. This should be basketball in general anyway, though. Gosh. I don't think we're making it to the finals with Alfred Payton. I don't. Obi Toppin's 2 years away from Bruno Caboclo. Who remembers him? The Brazilian Kevin Durant. Why do I feel like I'm kind of not scared of the Bucks in the playoffs? Why do I think we match up well against them? I don't think we're going to make a big trade, giving up the whole farm. Would I trade Randall for 2 second-round picks? No. I want to know if Obi's going to be decent first. I'm not trading Randall. Randall's untouchable. Sorry. He's only 26 years old. He's not going to be 27 till November. He's in his prime. Don't see the point of that. That was before. That was before when Randall was a completely different player. I didn't think he would be an all-star candidate and lead us to the playoffs. He somehow drastically became a better basketball player. We just got a better coach, and he became good. Buzzer reader, you did not have to do that, man. You did not have to do that, man. Thank you so much for $5 super chat, dude. You put the quickly emoji. I'm a man of my word. He was like, if you keep it fully basketball, I'll give you 5. You didn't have to do that, dude. I thought you were joking. But, man, I really appreciate that. I'll refund your money if you want for that one. Don't worry, I'll spend it wisely, but I'll refund it. You didn't have to do that. But that's what I should be doing with my channel anyway. Austin Rivers out of the rotation ever since we got Derrick Rose. Let's just say at least it's Rivers out of the rotation, not quickly. Rivers is a good leader. He said some good stuff about this team, how hard it works and all that, but Rivers plays hard, doesn't play smart, doesn't produce. He's not even a streaky player. He's a guy that has one good game, terrible 10 games, good game. He has an occasional good game. He really sucks, Rivers, in my opinion. Excuse me. But he's out of the rotation. We're probably going to trade him at the deadline as possible. He's not going to be here next year. Or he may stay another year as a locker room guy. But I don't see that happening. I feel like we know what Austin Rivers is at this point. He's a guy that's going to chuck up shots. He's not the greatest a playmaker. He plays hard, not smart. Needs the ball in his hands. He plays like a high school player. Wait, Buzzer Beater, where are you from? Are you from New York? Are you from New York, Buzzer Beater? Wait, Buzzer Beater, also, do you have a YouTube channel? Or no, you just like the name of your channel like that? But I even noticed because I guess I thought you're automatically a mod because you're a member. But I gave you a mod, so if there's any spam, you could like time out people and block them and stuff. No, I should keep it. Thanks, man. But yeah, you're a mod. Let's see anyone else that deserves a mod. Do people say Luca just because they're not winning? I don't think he's the main problem. I know he didn't come into training camp in shape, but no YouTube channel. I might give you a mod right now, Devin. You've been pretty consistent in my streams, and I appreciate it. You know what, Devin? You may be a troll. You may say some random crazy stuff, but you've been consistent in my streams, so I'll give you a mod. But if you're not consistently in my streams, then I'm going to have to take it away. You know what? I'm expecting this chat to grow one day, so FBG, you donated. I really appreciate that. And I noticed you in streams. Scott, I'll give you a mod as well. But I understand you guys aren't going to be in every stream. Like, we have lives. Like, you're not going to be able to show up to every stream, you know? But yeah, I'm planning on calling some games that are like on ESPN sometimes. Like I think that would be fun to do. Live commentary, chat with you guys during a game, watch along type of thing. Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. I gave you a mod. Yeah, I saw a stat. I don't know if it's still like that, but he's more shot attempts than makes this season. Does take a lot of shots. He shoots way too many jump shots. Westbrook shoots so many. Well, we'll never forget we signed Tim Hardaway Jr. to so much money for inconsistent production. I would say get a Randall jersey if we bring him back. I would wait till then. I would personally. Until we sign him as like a max or something. I have a question. Are you giving Randall Vucevic money? Because Vucevic and Randall, you could say, are at the same level. In terms of like carrying their team. So would you pay Randall a max, guys? Would you want to bring back Randall like on a max contract? I say we have to pay someone at some point, and he's been good for us. Has this like I know there's other elements that go into it, but it's a big reason we're in the playoffs. He's a good leader. $25 million, how many years? $4 years, $110 million. Yeah, only if he resigns. I agree. You don't want to just spend money on a jersey to spend money on a jersey. I see that, Devin. But you guys, there's 17 people in here. It's 1:01 in the morning. Someone did say I should end at 1 o'clock in the morning. I want to thank you guys so much for being in the stream. Really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys' love and support. Buzzer Beater, Devin Cruz, Michael, Scott, just Anthony. Appreciate you, man. FBG. Again, thank you guys so much for the super chats. You guys chatting in the live stream. You guys sticking with this channel. I really appreciate it. A lot. Yeah, I think Randall has a good head on his shoulders, and I think he's pretty mature. I don't think he will. But you guys. Good night, man. I agree with that one. Motivated Randall's a different breed. I love how he treated the media, or I love how he dealt with the media last season after a struggling season and a struggling play. Michael, if you're in here next stream, I'll give you a mod. How about that? All right, man. Thank you, Buzzer Beater, for being here. Yeah, I agree, Alexander. It's great to see. Like, you rarely see someone get better in like a 7th year in the league. That's just crazy. 1 game below 500. I can't believe we're at that point. I know people make fun of us because we're Knicks fans and we're 1 game under 500, but this surpassed any types of expectations. I made a video of, are we the worst team in the league? Hell no. Let's go Knicks. Well, I probably just jinxed it. Now we'll win 1 game for the rest of the season. Go Knicks.